This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so No Jumper claims they're going broke. They expanded too much during the shutdown in the country, and when things kind of got back to normal, his CP, the money he was making went down, got cut in half. CPMs were very high during the shutdown because everybody was home. They went down like right around 2023. He had bought a building, he said. He said he did a lot of stuff that had a lot of overhead. He hired more people. And then also, they have a court case going on with a former employee that's costing them a lot of money. He says he makes most of his money off of No Plug Talk now. I think this is just a rebrand to get rid of all the people that are on No Jumper that he has to pay, and maybe bring it back down to bare bones where he started in 2016, where he's just interviewing people one-on-one, and then maybe having a discussion with one or two people that cycle on and off the show, because things just got too out of control. He shut down the store in Melrose, and now he's doing memberships, which is like you get perks. There's a $100 membership, I guess, where you're getting advice for music, and your name gets mentioned at the end of every video, which I find hard to believe, but hey, we'll see. Then we got... Oh, yeah, then Wack 100 said... no jump. He said no jumpers going to work. Can I give you three? Wack 100 is pretending to give. I'm going to give you $3 million now, and $250K a quarter, $250K a quarter, and you keep 25% ownership. Well, I would say 51% ownership, because you still want to be able to control everything that's going on. But still, I wouldn't even want to do business with Wack 100. Inner City Press reports this Drake case going on with UMG. Drake's lawyer. Drake's lawyer. The motion to dismiss the case is entirely an attack on the factual allegations. In the complaint, UMG says no listener would believe the allegations in the song that Kendrick Lamar did, not like us. So there are factual disputes, so discovery should not be stayed. And then Drake's lawyer says they have sent us to Rule 11 letter about only 5 paragraphs of our lengthy complaint about the use of streaming farms. We have exchanged letters. We intend to withdraw those, but it's a tiny portion of our complaint. Drake's lawyer also says there are Motion City's previous songs, so we intend to amend the address those, and the Super Bowl halftime show. It was more defamation. They continued to promote the song after they'd been informed about the harm. All right, did the judge to Drake. So Drake is a top charting rap artist. He claims Not Like Us intended to convey the message that the plaintiff is a PDF file. There are pleadings from April to May 28th. UMG argues discovery is premature and sought to adjourn. Discovery is not usually stayed. Cases cited, but I have consideration, discretion to it, and I find good cause and claim a burden. Unfair prejudice. UMG seeks to dismiss all 3 counts. I cannot assess the strength. I cannot find the basis that a stay of discovery is warranted. Here, there is only one defendant, which weighs against staying discovery. UMG can object to individual requests. The motion to stay discovery is denied. So this is a win for Drake. Other things were said in the court. Now it's time to see what UMG was so desperately trying to hide. That's from Drake's lawyer. So we'll see. And I don't totally disagree with this, because it's not like a simple embarrassing moment. This is a thing that could, if it's stuck, and I'm not saying Drake didn't do the same thing. I'm just saying if it's stuck, it could be detrimental for your career. Russian YouTuber Vitaly, Vitaly, we all know who Vitaly is, harassed and disrespected Filipinos while filming at Global City in Taguig was caught by police officers in front of hotel along Seaside Boulevard in Pasay City on Wednesday based on a mission order from Bureau of Immigration, according to CIDG Director Major Green Nicholas Torre III. All right, so basically he's screwed, because if you get caught in a country like that, they could chop off your hands and stuff for disrespecting. We've seen that. The USA is not going to help him out because he's not a citizen. Spice versus Bambi. This is going to be a non-event. Bambi dropped the diss song. Nobody cares. She has 1,500 listeners, and that's what she was talking about. Spice said she has 1,500 listeners a month, and it's literally she has 1,500 listeners a month. So that's going to go nowhere. Soulja Boy denies abuse allegations in LA civil trial. Of course he does. What is he going to go in there and say, yeah, I did that? You're going to lose. Of course. John Morant makes gun gesture on the court. What an idiot. This guy got banned for months for doing stuff like this, holding guns, doing this, and still is up to the same stuff. The NBA is now investigating this. This guy can't stop trying to be a thug. You're not. You went to school. You're a good kid. And then you want to be a thug all of a sudden because you're then in the NBA? It makes no sense. Melyssa Ford calls out Drake for the new Drake merch that has her on it. She wants to get paid, but she doesn't actually own the photo. Joe Budden, teased her about it. Says, you don't even own the photo. The photographer that took the photo owns the photo. You have nothing to... I'm sure Drake will give her something. And Drake also made a website called videovixens.ca, and it goes to her podcast. She has her own podcast aside, so he's really helping her out. I don't know. But they need talking points on Joe Budden's podcast, so that's why they talked about it. And Preem from OVO says, they said we were dead. They said it was over. They said Super Bowl was a checkmate. They said he should take a few years off and disappear. Back on top, even while beefing with the label, and it's only April. This is why I'll hate the boy. Nokia is number 1. But Kendrick Lamar is number 2 with Luther. Not Like Us is number 3. So, hey. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I think the whole thing with No Jumper going broke thing is just a way for him to promote his memberships. I don't think he's really going broke. I think that he is reorganizing everything because they're spending more money than they're making probably at this point. As far as like operating income, I'm sure everyone's getting paid. Adam's paying himself, but you don't want to. You want to have some buffer. So I'm sure he's reworking everything for a buffer zone. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. And I will check you on the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Do not forget to do that. That's very, very important.